Well, I'm excited to interview you briefly here on the desert. I thought it'd be fun to share some of your experiences in the desert. So,
Well, sandstorms, there was a season for them. There were winds called the Ghiblis that came up from the south. A Ghibli was generally associated with high velocity wind, which stirred up the sand. You would have sandstorms. If you had a sandstorm, if you were in one, you couldn't see a thing. And they came up quick. I don't remember anything except one experience with a sandstorm that was really interesting. We were moving a truck from one location to another. There's about 50 miles between these two locations. And I hadn't been down to the one we were going to, so I wasn't really familiar with tracking our way down there. But in the desert, in the Sahara, there are big mesas. These are outcroppings of rock. They're all the same height. They have a cap rock on them. It's made of limestone. They could be a mile, 2 miles in diameter. There could be 10 to 15 miles between them. But anyway, we were heading to this particular location, and I happened to be driving the truck at that time, and all of a sudden the sand came up, and it really got dark, and I just thought, I'll just keep my hands on the wheel. We go straight ahead. That'll keep us going, even though we can't see a thing. We were aware of this mesa on our right as the sand came up, and we drove for 3 hours. And when the sand finally quit blowing, we were right back where we started, which meant that the truck had gone around that mesa and made a big sweep. It could have been a 20-mile radius, but we went clear around that thing and essentially came right back to where that sand had started blowing. So the question was, if you kept the wheel straight ahead, how did the truck turn? And again, I can't explain this. Nobody else could, except when I talked to some of the Libyan drivers, they said, right-handed man turns to right. You overcompensate. You just do it. Left-handed man turns to left. Well, you right-handed man. You go right around the mesa. I don't know if that's true, but we did it. And I thought I was keeping my hands on the wheel, making a straight path forward.